In this step, the focus is to filter out unwanted elements for the analytical generation we'll undertake in step 4. This is an important step as the preparation undertaken here will determine the level of simplicity or complexity of your generated analytical model. The summary bullet points shown here focus on 2 primary objectives: 1. Unwanted element filtering, and 2. Determining which levels the analytical model will observe. In this example, we filter elements that don't contribute structurally to the system that can otherwise be represented by a load for its self-weight, for example, perimeter upstand and downstand elements along with stair flights. Determining which levels should be active for the analytical model is very important. We return to our project for this preparation step. Navigate to the Preparation section of the project browser and open the AMG Prefilter View. This view has a view template and view filters applied already and provides us with a good presentation of the physical model. The view filters have been prepared to suit the company BIM standards, so the element filter descriptions will generally be familiar to you. We can immediately start our inspection and begin the assignment process to override unwanted elements with a filter to define them as having no scope. This is achieved by assigning a parameter description to the SOFiSTiK filtering ID located in the Identity Data section of the Properties panel. We continue this process until all unwanted elements have each been assigned the same parameter description. We can duplicate our prefilter view, and with the assignment of scope boxes, allow a clearer view to focus on certain areas or levels as shown here for level 0 where we continue our filtering exercise. An alternative option to obtain a more granular view is with the manipulation of the view template. Here, we again duplicate the original prefilter view. This time we reassign the view template to None. This maintains the view filters already applied, and the view is now independent. This allows us to manipulate the view filters via the Visibility and Graphics Override command in the Properties panel, and for this specific view, for example, filtering for a single element type, in this instance, walls. This process can be repeated, providing a very organized control of element views which can later benefit you when it comes to analytical model generation of the whole or parts of a model. The second task to be undertaken is the filtering of levels. Recalling that we only want levels that will apply to our analytical model, we review the levels and assign them accordingly. In this example, the levels are pre-assigned to help you understand the process of simplification of what otherwise may appear to be a very complicated model with many levels previously required for the physical model, but which become unwanted in our analytical model. Now we have both the link model and the copied physical model in our project. This provides an opportunity to explore some of the predefined view templates in the working section of the project browser. Some of these views will be further populated with the analytical model after the analytical model is generated in step 4. The working views, as the name suggests, are prepared views for working on the model, whether this is undertaking coordination checks, making manual adjustments to the analytical model, assigning grouping or materials to the elements. You can explore these, and in time you'll become more familiar with them and develop preferences of the environments you want to work in. The views contained in the Export section are for export and calculation of the analytical model. Although we have no analytical model present yet, we can, however, see the levels that are assigned and ready for export, simplified down to just 4 levels in this example. The unwanted levels are filtered out of the view. We can see this if we toggle the visibility settings within the Filters tab of the View template. After a while, you can find you have many views open. A quick tip for closing multiple views is to navigate to the Quick Access toolbar and select Close Inactive Views. The final action we'll undertake before progressing to step 4 is to set up a view to be used by AMG for the analytical model generation. We'll do this in the same manner as earlier in this video. Again, we duplicate the original Prefilter view and assign the view template to None. We can then control the visibility of the model and levels within the filters by selecting Visibility and Graphics Override in the Properties panel. The Analytical Model Generator AMG works by generating elements in the Active view. This view contains only the physical model and levels of which we want to generate analytical elements. There are some family types that cannot be generated automatically. And examples of these are pile and pile caps of family type structural foundations. These will be generated separately, so in the meantime, we'll switch off their visibility. We now have a clean, simplified physical model and level assignment, and this completes step 3. We are now ready to generate the analytical model in step 4.